less traveled, thinking through some echoes in my mind.
In 1994, there was a tragic genocide in Rwanda, and myself and a couple dozen other Canadian military officers were deployed with the United Nations into that chaos as unarmed military observers, initially under the command of fellow Canadian General Romeo Dallaire. And arriving that summer, I then spent a year living and working among the sights and sounds of the jungle and hills of Rwanda, and little did I know then, it would have an effect on my life forever.
Listen to the voice. Listen to the voice calling.
Really, all of us have our own stories, and I knew that someday I would find my voice to tell my story.
Listen to the voice.
And in fact, the sentiment and lyrics of my songs often come from my own unique experiences, and Rwanda would certainly be one of them.
Listen to the voice calling me, calling you. And will tears begin to cry? When will blood begin to dry? And how many cuts from a knife can a man take and survive?
The past 5 years, it's all been coming together. I've had a successful album, Tears Along the Road, chosen as a top 25 favorite album in Canada. I've got a new recording this year that I'm really excited about, and I've had concerts and interviews. I've been on an international tour last year.
I cannot tell how far to go. I wish you were with me, but I'm alone, so I will walk.
I'd heard a lot about him, and I'd seen him perform at a few events, and I really just loved what he did and how natural a performer he was.
If the walls came down, what would they do? With no dividing hold over you. And does freedom bring peace, or the other way around? Can we break down the walls to the ground and find out?
Well, Tim's got a really unique combination of background and skills and attributes. You add to that those skills, you add a personality that's very engaging, very warm, that an audience connects to. But first and foremost, Tim's life history is what makes his music so rich.
And as the band's setting up, I just want to show you this picture. This is off Romeo's cover, but if you look at the man pants that he's wearing, they're too big. The man shirt that he's wearing, they've given him a man shirt. He's got a weapon, can't tell if it's loaded or not, but it's got a magazine in it. And look at the face, and look at his eyes. And also, the sad thing is, look at the Care Bear backpack that he's got on. Just breaks your heart, doesn't it?
Desperate boys and girls, about to lose your youth, and girls will find you're of much more use.
I think bringing this show to a theater is important to me because it allows the audience to hear the story. It's not just the music. But also a theater allows the proper lighting and the proper visual that allow for those pictures and the stories and the songs and the music and the ambiance.
Soldier child, praying to be found. Soldier child, sleeping on the ground. Soldier child, what's lost may yet be found.
It's all these things together that really make a show. that when you leave that theater, when people say, wow, that was a great show, that means more, really, than saying, wow, that was a great song, or that was a great melody. When they say that was a great show, then I know that I've done my job.
He's the real deal. He's a journeyman musician, he's a writer, and he's a great storyteller. And when he's up on stage, the performance is just beautiful.
There's only tears along the road. There's only tears along the road.
So now I feel ready to bring my story, in fact, a particular story, to a much wider audience.
Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you. Thank you.